And welcome back to the official Who Would Win of the day. It's the week of What If, by the way, so I've got to deal with all that. But in the meantime, from Gymnast Jordan Gamer, Gymnast Gamer Jordan, we have Frank West from the, oh God, I can't remember the name of the series. Hold on. What's the name of it? Uh, Frank West from, what's his name again? It's not Dead Vegas, is it? I know from Dead Rising. That's what Dead Rising versus excuse me, he's Ash Williams or Ashley Williams, also known as Ash Williams, from the I'm just blanking today. From the Army of Darkness Evil Dead series. Both guys aren't like necessarily super soldiers or I mean, if anything, Frank's a soldier of fortune. He was a war correspondent, and he has had experience in war before. Whereas Ash just kind of had to go on the fly. Did learn to be a pretty good shot, though. But yeah, I mean, even if we're looking at these guys at their peaks, Ash is, and Bruce Campbell is in good shape back in his younger years. I'm sure he's in good shape for his age, but he's in his late 60s now, going into his 70s, so he's getting up there. Still, Ash is, Ash is a regular guy who got thrown into an extraordinary situation. Lost his hand after became infected. Now has a mechanical hand as a substitute, which can crush metal without too much difficulty. He's a crack shot with his double barrel rifle shotgun. Price is at about $195 or $199.95. It's got a Cobalt stock and a hair trigger. Remember, shop smart, shop S smart. You got that? But yeah, he's also he knows how to think on the fly if he has to. He also was smart enough to be able to take what shotgun shells he had and use a book on chemistry and figure out how to actually make gunpowder in that era, which is actually pretty clever. Frank is also very capable of thinking on the fly. That's part of the game where you literally can just think on the fly and just adapt to your surroundings, using them as weapons. This has enabled them to create many weird weapons out of many different things, including making a mech suit of all things. Unfortunately, one of the things Frank doesn't usually have on him is a firearm. He's usually using his wits and wits and MacGyvering skills, but he isn't like incapable of fighting hand to hand. It's just like he can fight. It's just he's a guy in his 40s, late 30s, 40s, a little schlubby, but he's really just a guy throughout extraordinary scenarios. So, who wins in the fight? I mean, assuming that these guys end up fighting each other at all, the thing about it is with Frank, because he's in a video game, gets a lot more ways to fight, gets a lot more overall weapons. He gets a freaking mech suit at one point. I think he also got infected by the zombie virus and then got better. Ash, really the only thing Ash has is his chainsaw, and if we're talking about his standard equipment, chainsaw, enhanced arm, and his shotgun. And Frank is smart enough to know how to dodge a gun if he has to. Like, he can just it's like, I gotta get out of here. It's like, oh, come on, where are you now? It's like, just starts beating on Ash. Ash pulls out his chainsaw. He pulls out his double-bladed Darth Maul chainsaw staff and just beats the hell out of Ash. The problem here is that both these guys have beaten their respective evil forces before. Ash is probably the more impressive just because of the level of danger that the Deadites were. But in terms of who just has the better arsenal under their belt, and that would really be the deciding factor here, it would be Frank. Frank just has a lot more dangerous... and plus, Ash is used to fighting Deadites and zombies and demons like that. Frank did at least do war correspondence. It has almost certainly fought other humans before. And on the fact that his weapons are just harder to deal with than Ash's are. Ash has a gun, an arm, and a chainsaw. He gets chainsaws. He's used other weapons as well. So again, and then he gets the mech suit, and it's like, well, okay, yeah, Ash doesn't really have an answer for that, does he? Unless he shoots him in the face, which is possible, but unlikely. I would say Frank West would probably win the fight, to be honest. This, though, is just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. See you next time.